Here in this part we'll be discussing about the fertilization in case of zygotes. As we all know, formation of the male gamete has taken place. At the time of fertilization, the cells present in the pollen chamber and the cells present in the archegonial chamber, also a ventricanal nucleus present in the archegonia, all are going to disintegrate. As a result of this, now the pollen tube is going to lie close to this archegonia. And what it has got the two male gamete and some fluid content. Now the tip of the pollen tube is going to rupture and release of the two gametes along with that fluid content takes place. Now the fluid content is released here. That's the reason the area around the archegonia becomes moist. This moist area is more helpful for the movement of this male gamete with the help of the cilia. So they are going to swim more easily because the surrounding is moist. That moist is because of the fluid content which is released by rupturing of the pollen tube. Now these sperms, they are going to swim with the help of a cilia and reach this neck of the archegonium. Even the ventral canal nucleus has disintegrated, so that directly will reach the egg and lead to undergo fusion, formation of a diploid zygote or oospore. In cycles, the fertilization takes place with the help of the motile sperms. This process is called as pseudogamy. Pseudogamy is usually asked for 1 mark questions. Now this is followed by what is called as embryogeny. Now what all changes occurs here is, this is the fertilized egg, which we are going to call it as an oospore. Here the oospore will be the first cell of the sporophyte. Now the zygote or the oospore contains what? Dense cytoplasm, and we have this large nucleus followed by dense cytoplasm. It enlarges it in its size and finally forms an embryo. In this whole process, it is going to take like entire 1 year. 1 year is utilized. Now the nucleus moves at the base. This moves at the base and it starts to divide. This division is not followed by wall formation. As a result, this is called as a free nuclear division, leading to formation of some 200 to 256 free nuclei. The nuclei and the cytoplasm of this central region disorganize, forming a vacuole. So there is a formation of the vacuole in the center. As a result of this, the nuclei as well as cytoplasm are disorganized. Subsequently, there is a wall formation. This wall formation begins from the base to the upper region, leading to formation of an embryonal mass. This embryonal mass is nothing but a pre-embryo. This embryonal mass itself is going to give rise to what? Pre-embryo. It is meristematic in nature, that is, it has the ability to form different tissues. Some of the nuclei remain in the upper region without a cell wall. So the cell wall formation begins from the base to the upper region. Some nuclei, they won't form a wall around themselves. They are going to form a region which is called as a free nuclear region. Again, this pro-embryo soon get differentiated into 3 zones. The upper zone, which is a free nuclei and there is no cell wall formation, and the middle one will be the suspensor, and the later one will be the basal one will be the embryonal zone. Now this upper region, it is going to act as an haustoria zone. It is going to absorb the nutrition for the developing embryo, whereas the suspensor region, it gets elongated, considerably spiral in nature. The role of this suspensor is to push this embryonal cell deeper in order to absorb the nutrient. It is going to push this embryo in the food containing cells of the endosperm. Endosperm is nutritive in nature, so this suspensor cell, it is going to push this embryonal cell in the endosperm region so that it can absorb, it can get the nutrient. Now this embryonal zone, after getting nutrition, it is going to differentiate into what all? Into radicle followed by plumule, and we have cotyledon also. This cotyledon is going to form the leaves plumule is going to further form the stem, radicle is going to form the root. In this way, the development of the cycas is going to begin. This was the embryonal and the fertilization description in case of cycas. Thank you.